Hey, I believe this is a message that everyone can take something from. So let's get into it. You see the title. Intense energy is transformative and influential. I said it. Let's get into it. Once in a generation, once in a lifetime, innovator, trailblazer, trendsetter, first to ever do it, first generational millionaire, exceptional class act. These are words and phrases that have meaning. And as you go deeper into your identity, you shouldn't shun these words when people ascribe them to you. Because a lot of time, people are saying what they mean and meaning what they say, especially when they give you such a high esteem as these words. Trust me, most people are haters. I'm joking, but people don't just come out and glaze your buns like that. All right. So if you've ever heard one of these things, or leader, celebrity, star, these are words that are not to be taken lightly. Okay. Yeah, be humble, but you also need to be aware and clear of the energy that you carry. You need to be aware of your authority and your power. For me, before I dive deep into my energy, I used to be a loose cannon. I didn't realize how much my words and actions and feelings affected people. It was my superpower, but I didn't refine it, nor did I take the time to cultivate it, to work it for my good. I didn't really think that I was much of anything, you know? I thought that, sure, everyone feels a little different, but you don't realize to the magnitude until you meet more people and you have more experiences and you're able to see the world for what it is. Like, whoa, everybody ain't the same. Everybody energy is not the same. Everybody's not anointed the same. Everybody's not built the same. Everybody wasn't crafted the same, right? So I used to say things bluntly and boldly, and it would make people feel away. I've had my fair share of making people feel away, and I would beat myself up about it. Like, dang, why do I just have to say this, or why do I have to say that? Because sometimes they may retreat, or sometimes they might start acting different. But after years passed and time went on, and those seeds that planted end up growing, I realized that my impact was actually good. Some of the questions I used to ask people would make them question their whole life, would make them rethink things. But I would think that I'm just keeping it a buck, or I would just be like, oh, I just said this, or I just said that, or like, let's say somebody's coming out of a bad relationship and you say something like, well, if you was with him, then that means that you don't think much of yourself. Well, that's kind of harsh. But just like that innocent way of saying the truth. When a kid says something to you and it's like, they be like, well, do you have self-esteem, mommy? And then you question your whole life. You might even get mad, like, go in your room. Just those questions that would rock someone's foundation. But I didn't know I was doing that back then. But all I was doing was blindly walking in my authenticity. So I'm here to affirm to you today that that intense energy that a lot of people can't take, that intense polarizing, that polarizing energy is very needed in this world. It's transformative and it is influential. I'm going to link the video that I made about being a celebrity and having influence. I'm going to link that video. So yeah, I started to realize, like, wait a minute. This person done changed based off the advice I told them, or based off of the questions I asked them, or based off of this, or based off of that. But you would blame yourself for so long. But really, it was just curiosity. It was honest faithfulness, right? Just honest curiosity, or however you would say that. But I say this to say, you could be the first person that someone has ever met that told them the truth. I told you guys, many of us are living in illusions. Many of us are living in illusions, projected lies, false realities. Word to The Truman Show. Have any of y'all ever watched that movie, The Truman Show with Jim Carrey? So, if you've been lied to your whole life, they've been lying to me my whole life, I finally find the truth out. What is that song? I keep saying that in these videos, but I know it's Big Sean. But, and then you're in this bubble of lies, and this bubble of low self-esteem, this bubble of whatever it is, forever, because most of the people around you are like that. That energy is accepted, and you're conditioned and conformed to be that way. Media pushes you to be that way. Everything in society is confirming for you to stay small and little. And then you meet somebody with a big personality, with with big confidence. So off the bat, that's admirable. And then two, they come to you and they ask you something, and they might shatter your whole world. This is why we get into celebrity energy. We're gonna keep talking about it. So yeah, like I said, you could be the first person that has ever told this person that, first type of person they have ever encountered. So I encountered a young lady today, um, that's going through a lot in life, and even though I respect her, I respect her trying to be my friend. But I firmly had to lay my boundaries down because we on two different paths, and you know lightness does not walk with darkness. Y'all know that concept, but that doesn't mean that I can't respect you. That doesn't mean that I can't love you. That doesn't mean that I can't be humble and authentic around you, because me, I'm always be me. I'm always kick it. Feel me? Like I can kick it with anybody, literally. So I had to firmly lay my boundaries though, because she was trying to cling. I told you guys, bright energy attracts a lot of obsessive, narcissistic, clingy, needy energy, especially when you're a healer as well. When you are a healer, you attract a lot of people who are broken, and they want to come tell you their life story, and they want to come vent to you, and they're pulling on you because they've been hurt so long, and you might be the first person that they ever met that had their real life that they've been looking for. Now, that's beautiful, that's flattering and everything, but you need to stay militant and you need to stick to the plan. And it's funny because she said that she been learning about stoicism. And I laughed in my head as I listened to a lot of her story. I just laughed in my head, which I can understand she needs to learn that. I laugh because I possess that. You know what I'm saying? And I laugh because if I did not possess that, she would be able to drag me down. Do you understand? If you do not have a level of awareness of who you are, where you at, where you going, who you can and cannot hang with, what you can and cannot do, and you don't lay these boundaries out, you're going to be thrown in a tizzy a lot of times. You need to learn, when you have this big, bright, intense energy, there are going to be a lot of people gravitating and grabbing at it. Good, bad, indifferent, demons, angels, all of that. You need to learn how to be grounded. And once you know who you are, this is why I keep preaching this on my page. You need to know who you are so you know what to reject and you know what to accept. If you don't have any idea who you are and you keep thinking you're down here and you're up here, or you keep thinking you're up here and you're down here, it's not going to align, and you're going to be accepting the wrong type of things, okay? So, like I said, I drew a line in the sand. Like, this ain't that, okay? And no matter how sweet I've been my whole life, um, I've always been the one to speak up when you got me messed up, or just tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if someone actually loved you, they would tell you the truth. Okay? So once I drew a line in the sand, I could tell that hurt her. You know, energy doesn't lie, guys. I could tell that hurt her. And you know, I had to be like, all right, now go on now. Sometimes them clingy energies, be careful of those vulnerable, obsessed people, because they cry and they, oh, please, please, I love you. That don't make it less demonic. That don't make it less deranged or um loose cannon energy. You cannot afford that. Okay. So once I drew the line in the sand, I could tell that she was hurt, and she had to retreat, but I had to do what I had to do. And then later we spoke again, and she confessed that it kind of bummed her out, but she really appreciated it because I'm the first person, her words, I'm the first person to ever keep it real with her. I'm the first person to ever be upfront with her instead of letting she's used to people letting the ship sink first, then people tell you the truth instead of saying it up front. And the sink ain't never got a ship. You under the sink, the ship ain't never got a sink. You get what I'm saying? So we both came to the conclusion that most people would just stay quiet and take advantage of you instead of telling you the truth, because we don't people authentic people, we don't need nothing from you. It don't matter how much you're offering, how much you're trying to perform and cling or anything. We don't need nothing from you. But a person that's an opportunist and a person that's not really real, they not gonna tell you the truth so that they can take advantage of you. They're not going to hurt your feelings to set you straight. They're going to walk on eggshells, and they're gonna let you say whatever and do whatever, but really they're judging you in the background, right? So let's try this example and analogy, right? A man who really love you, he gonna correct you when you out here moving like a loose woman. He's gonna correct you. He gonna tell you like, hey baby, you worth more than that. Hey baby, if I can get it that easy, then I don't want it. It's not that special. You know what I'm saying? But on the flip side, there's a man out there that's thinking the same exact thing that he's thinking, but he won't tell you that because he's trying to get him some for sale or for free. I'm sorry, I'm waiting on him to pick up the phone. Customer service. But look, there's a man that thinks the same thing he thinks, or think you crazy, think whatever they think about you from the outside looking in. But they not gonna tell you that. They not going to cover you in that way because they need to take advantage of your blind spot. They need to take advantage of that weakness. They're trying to get it for sale or for free. He's going to use your blind spot against you, but a real one going to tell you like, baby, this is your blind spot over here. You need to cover that up because that's universal love, because that's integrity, because I have integrity within myself, not to take advantage of you. I have that within myself to turn down any of that you're giving me if I know that it's going to come with strings attached. I don't need your strings attached. I was good before I met you. I'm going to be good after you. You understand what I'm saying? So I just say that to bring it back around to the point. You may be the first person that a person meets that actually possess this energy. So that's a strong feat. That's why some of you chosen ones, or some of you people with this magnetism, you're wondering like, why are they so obsessed? Why are these people crazy? Why is this? Why? You are a case. You are a walking case study. You are a walking magnet. Listen, there are people who just brushed shoulders with a celebrity when they was like 31 and now they 51, they still talk about it. Like, oh yeah, I remember I met Stevie Wonder. Yeah, girl, da 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 da. You know, Stevie Wonder told me I had a beautiful smile. Jamie Foxx, yeah, girl, I met Jamie Foxx. We was laughing at the Fox Theater. Woo, woo, woo. They talk about that story all the time because that was their experience with a celebrity and they cherished it. Do you understand what I'm saying? You need to realize that every celebrity starts at one point. It starts with energy. So there are going to be people that's going to be reminiscing about who you were and what you were to them because that was a valuable connection. People base their value off of who they know, unfortunately. And I teach and preach and chat or whatever and guide on this channel to let your worth be defined by God. Please. That's the best way. But we can't help what society is. It's about who you know. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. Okay. In the kingdom, it's the opposite. Okay. Well, really, it's about you knowing the king, but whatever. So, yeah, just making this clear. Not everyone leaves their hometown. Not everyone is social. Not everyone is beautiful conventionally. Not everyone is intelligent conventionally. Not everyone is eloquent in speech. Whatever it is that society craves, not everyone has that. This is the reality for most people. They're average. And honestly, I wish more people embraced the perks of not standing out. Like, so many people are desperate to get up in this star energy. You don't want this. A lot of people who possess this energy pushed it away for so long, and it was because it's because their anointing was in this area. It couldn't be denied. Just like there may be someone with an anointing to be a supportive person. Your anointing may be in administration. Your anointing may be a receptionist. Like you're hospitable. I don't know why so many people are racing to be a celebrity when stop putting your foot in a shoe that don't fit. I really, to be honest with y'all, um, instead of trying to force a false identity, you you should walk in your identity because you actually have a path of least resistance. Like think about it. One of the major currencies in life is um community. What is it? I'm thinking of survival mode. Like having a tribe and a clan. It's a blessing to not be seen as a threat. That's what I'm saying. It's a blessing. Things can come easier to you. Like if you tap into your average energy, whatever, things can come easier for you. Okay. Um, Average people with average skills become managers, employee of the month, business owners, IT tech, graphic designers, nurses. Like these are all roles that's needed in society. You could be the best cook. You might be anointed to be a cook, but like you're so stuck and focused on the big screen, the big screen, the big, like a lot of people have this fantasy of like getting revenge and being big when your revenge is being the best cook on the block. Everybody talks about you all the time because you cook so amazing. That could very well be your anointing. So when I say average, I don't think it's average. I think it's needed because a lot of people that possess the celebrity energy, the supernova energy, the chosen energy, you just crave normalcy. You crave like you just smile at the mailman, at the dog owner, like the entrepreneur who sells dogs. Like everybody is needed in their area. Everybody. Okay. Everybody. So I wish everybody would stop trying to force an anointing that's not theirs, or force energy, or destiny swap, or do all this weird stuff. Stop that. Whatever you're called to do, you will flow in that. Like, I love those non-aesthetic platform pages that bask in normalcy and normalness. Like, y'all ever seen, like, oh, a day in the life of my non-aesthetic life? I love following those people because when you follow too many star energies, they're pretentious. Like, they're pretentious. They don't reach back out. They're in competition with you. This is why this is why a lot of celebrities don't hang with each other. For real, for real. You sitting up there, you want your three favorite girl celebrities to get along. You want your favorite male celebrities to get along. You want them to all hang out. The egos is too large. Pride is through the woozah. Everybody want glory. If the next person get more glory than them, they're gonna have a BF. They're gonna freak out. So that big energy is, it could be once in a generation. That big energy could be just like you're assigned, you could be one person assigned to like 10,000 people, or one person assigned to 1,000,000 people. That's enough in itself. You don't need the veneration of everybody and their mama. Okay? But yeah, like I said, I love them non-aesthetic pages because they end up being very liked. Those pages that bask in normalcy, they end up being very liked. They're not polarizing, which is good. Um, they're liked and they're appreciated, and they're really loved and accepted because more people can relate to that than the star energy. Can we be honest? To not be seen as a threat, it has its advantages, and a lot. You can get in more places. Beyonce is not about to, I don't even know why I said Beyonce because I'm not, whatever, let's say Nicki, whatever, whoever. We talking about big celebrities. They're not about to have a bunch of celebrities work for them. They're not about to have a bunch of highfalutin, high-minded people work for them. The people that work for them are humble servants, um, taskmasters, analytical people, people that have regular lives, they wear glasses, they go back home to their regular lives, they may have braces, they might still shop at Target. Like, these are regular people. Stars don't typically come and congregate together. They see each other in passing and they respect them and they honor them, and they salute them to the people that they are leading. So yeah, what was all this for? All this was here for to say, stand in your energy. This is what's going to set you apart. If you're boring, lean into boringness. If you're like earthy, lean into the earthiness. If you're eclectic, lean into the eclecticness. If you, whatever it is you're into, lean into that even more. Be yourself. It's nobody like you. They don't have your spiritual fingerprint. And you never know what your boldness can do to people. That intensity, that polarity can really transform lives. It is very influential, and it's important for you to spark positive change in people, spark positive growth in people, and be something that this world has never seen before. I love y'all so much. If you can relate, if you are normal people, can the normal people drop down in the comments, please? Like, and when I say no, like, take pride in that word. Take, do not, like, because I say normal, it does not take away from your beauty, your uniqueness, none of that. I'm just using it in the term of worldly, like, oh, they're not the main character. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. The main. Where is the supportive roles at? Because supportive roles, they get Oscars and Emmys too. The supporting roles be carrying. Sometimes the supporting roles be carrying the main character roles. Tell me I'm lying. Sometimes the only reason the movie won the Oscar is because of the supporting roles. Let's be very, very, very clear. Everybody is unique and needed in their own way. All right. So please, I need some more people to drop down in the comments. And then the star energies, y'all drop y'all bright stars. Hello, we're for ain't no ego and competition over here. If you wanna shine bright together, let's do it. And yeah. I'm outie 5,000. See, I made this video. This video is ending at 26 minutes and they still ain't pick up the phone. They done had me on hold for 50 minutes. Johnny! Christina! Christina! Christina's gone.